Deported me from Cali with a stamp and a smirk. Thought they solved the problem, thought they ended my work. I landed in Sonora with a chip and a grudge. 2 weeks later I was back, moving way through the sludge of the border politics, the tunnels, the drones. Now I run the whole plaza from a satellite phone. The Tijuana, the Tucson corridor is mine. Every brick that moves through answers to my design. I got halcones on every corner, lookouts on every block. The DEA tries to follow, but the trail runs cold as rock. My office is a rancho in the middle of the Sierra with a view of the valley and a rack of fan scars near a map of the whole operation. Pins for every route, the ones who pay the tax and the ones I'm gonna shoot.
Jefe del plaza, they call me viejo, but the mind is still sharp. Sharper than a bayonet, I keep hidden in the dark. I've been running plaza since before you were born. Back when we used walkie-talkies and the loads were small and worn. Now it's satellites and drones, encrypted phones and thermal sights. But the principle remains the same, the eternal fight for control of the corridor, for the right tax to flow, for the power to decide who lives and who goes into the desert ground, into the unmarked grave. I've been doing this so long, I watch the whole system behaving, misbehaving, reorganize and shift and change. But the plaza stays the same, the territory, the range of my authority, my reach, my fucking domain. If the plaza still standing in the rain, the bullets in the bodies, the rivals and the rats, still collecting taxes, still signing off on stats.
They put me in charge of the young ones, the ones with hungry eyes, the ones who wanna prove themselves, who wanna terrorize the competition, the informants, the ones who broke the code. I teach them how to handle the weight, how to carry the load, not just the product but the pressure, the constant fucking stress of being Jefe's soldier, of cleaning up the mess. When someone gets out of line, when the tax doesn't get paid, I send the young ones with the tools, the ones who aren't afraid to get their hands dirty, to look a man in the eye before they put the round in his brain and let him die. On the concrete, on the asphalt, on the plaza floor, that's how we maintain order, that's how we even the score. Jefe del plaza, trust me with the violent end. I am his right hand, his soldier, his faithful friend.
The plaza stretches from the border to the Inland Empire Court, through the checkpoints, through the desert, through the routes we explored for decades, for generations, since the old days of the mule. Now we use semi-trucks, we use the system as a tool of transport, of concealment, of legitimate disguise. The product moved through ports of entry right before their eyes. Inside the shipments of avocados, inside the auto parts, the Jefe's got connections, the Jefe's got the charts of every inspection station, every canine on the clock. We know the schedules, we know the patterns, we know how to mock their whole enforcement apparatus, the billions in spending, while the plaza keeps on turning. The profit never ending.
The young ones think they know it all, think they invented the game. I let them think they let them take the credit and the fame. But the old ones know the truth, the old ones know the roots, the old ones know the bodies buried under all the fruits of their labor, of their hustling, of their rise to the top. The old ones know the price you pay before you make it stop. I buried my own brother when he broke the code, I buried my own nephew when he chose a different road.
The new generation brings tools to the old fight. I got drones that fly at night, I got rifles with the right optics to reach out and touch a target at 1,000 yards. I got encrypted messaging that ignores the federal guards. I got a network of young hackers who can crash a rival's bank, turn their money into vapor while their operation tanks. That's the new warfare, the silent kind of never see, until the moment that they're drowning in the digital debris of their whole existence, their whole enterprise, their whole scheme. Jefe del plaza adapts, he's always on the beam of innovation, of evolution, of the next step. While the DEA is still stuck in the past, in the prep. Jefe del plaza, that's the title they gave me. From the desert to the city, the whole empire's my baby. La raza knows my name, whispers it with respect. The ones who cross my path are the ones they never collect. Jefe del plaza running shit since they sent me back home. Now the whole Southwest corridor is my personal throne. The politics of the plaza are delicate, precise. One wrong move and the whole thing can shatter like ice. You gotta balance the cartels, the locals, the feds. You gotta keep your soldiers fed while keeping out of the heads of the ones who want your position, who want your power, your spot. The plaza is my fucking home until I hear the final shoot.